It was at this moment he knew.
He would get bald.
Nice surprise for the outside.
What's up guys, this is iGoBart. Thank you for watching a new episode of the Dutch Coffee series. You know, as you can see, I'm bald. Same as I was born bald, but this time it's permanent. I will tell you a story how I got to become bald. And you better listen well, because one day you might get bald too. But before we start, have you ever wondered how a bald guy looks from the top? Not many people can see it. So this is it. It was at the age of 20 that somebody told me, Bart, I can see your gobs. Are you getting bald? It was that time that I really felt my world was falling apart. I remember I was only thinking, not me, not me. I had so many hairs left and I never imagined that I would get bald at an early age. Bad memory. Bald in a way means aging, right? You're getting old at a younger age and nobody wants that at its early 20s. So it was that time that the process of hiding started. Flower pot hairstyle arose. You know, it's that hair that comes until here, because I could still do that. And I wanted to hide my combs here. I really didn't want anyone to notice. But yeah, if you're not bald or if you're not getting bald, then you don't realize the impact it has on someone's life. For example, less resistance on the bike. Suddenly the hair salon that, you know, used to be a funny chat with the local town guy or woman, it became a therapy, a person who you want to talk to about this issue. I told my hairdresser at that time that please cut it in a way that nobody really noticed. It is least visible for other people to see that I'm getting bald. It was tough to pay. I went to a doctor and the doctor told me, you know, it's hereditary, so there's nothing you could do unless you pay for hair implants, tricky medicine or a wig. What the hell, I never wore a wig in my life before. Even now, like, I'm curious, how does it look like? Try?
Try hair.
Try, I can. Yeah. I know these ways or these methods, they take away the insecurity of men, but not for me. I just want to be myself without hiding who I really am. So if my hair wants to get out at an early age, then yeah, just go. And then suddenly, you know, you see bald men everywhere. It's like the secret society of bald men appears. Kapchaki. You see bald men everywhere, in movies, on the street, in supermarkets, in your class. They are just everywhere, or people that are getting bald. And that was a moment of relief. It meant that I was not the only one.
I feel like everywhere in the world, as a young guy, to start losing hair is gonna like make your confidence lower. Of course, baldness is something I see quite a lot in Sweden. As a young guy, if you would just like shave your head instead of keeping the hair, like it would be better than having like a really receding hair. Like just like, you know, shave it off. It's not like something that people would see as really, really weird.
So when is the moment that you decide to literally shave off everything? And for me, it didn't come directly. I remember it was 2014. 2014, the year of the annexation of Crimea, followed by the war in East Ukraine. The tragic incident of MH17 killing 298 people. The World Cup in which the Netherlands got third and unfortunately Germany won. The legendary actor Robin Williams committed suicide. The massive outbreak of Ebola in the midst of the media and more. And my classmates in Mexico at that time, they told me, Bart, why you just comb your hair to the front? Why you have this flower pot hairstyle? So I combed my hair back for the first time in Mexico. And that was the first step for me to slowly starting to accept it. It felt like a relief, that as well, but it was not enough. So I bought a shaver. Without hesitation, I shaved off everything. And the moment you touch your hair with the shaver, there's no way back. Shit, now you have to do everything. What happened at first, it feels like being naked, you know. Imagine yourself walking naked through the street as everybody's watching you. You just feel naked. The first other thing you feel is the wind. The wind. I never felt the wind in my life. So suddenly the winter is way colder than before. But the feeling of nakedness didn't last long at all. I noticed that nobody else noticed me for being bald. Nobody looked at me, nobody laughed at me, nobody was coming to me like, ooh, you look weird with your bald head. So the feeling of nakedness was gone. Until you shave your beard as well. You're feeling naked all over again. It's the one and only way to keep your face from looking like an egg. When I was getting bald, nobody really dared to talk about it, except for my friends and family, but strangers, no, there was too much of a barrier because they didn't want to hurt you. The moment I got bald, everybody didn't feel that barrier anymore to talk about it. So suddenly talking about baldness or you being bald was nothing, was no problem at all. All the stress that I had was just gone at a certain point.
Girl, it must be you again. You have gone straight to my head. Take the pills and go to bed, but I'm still hooked on it. Well, you are sacred in a way. I don't know God, but still have faith.
Until I came to South Korea. The moment I arrived here, it didn't take long before I learned the word 대머리, which means bald guy in Korean. You know, the word, it means what it means and it is what it is, but it is often used in a really funny way here. I often hear here in Korea that Koreans think that Westerners look better when they are bald, but I totally disagree. I've seen a few bald Koreans and they look amazing, they look great, you know. It has something to do with you wear it with pride or not at all. So if you're really insecure about yourself, it is just something that you express, you know, unintentionally. In a quick Google search, I found this. The Jung-ang Daily wrote, "In Korea though, baldness of any type was historically a rarity. It remains a stigma today. In Korea, baldness can make a man a less desirable mate. Young Korean women are reluctant to date bald men. They either find it unattractive or they are afraid other people might find the couple unattractive." Another survey found that a perception exists in Korea that bald men are less confident, duller and less potent, and with the cherry on top, less attractive. Articles even mentioned that major companies prefer to hire people who are not bald. The JOBY Weekly cites an American survey from 2017. It found that bald men on the whole are more successful than the hairier ones. Bald men are more dominant, masculine and confident and will perform better in business. They are also thought to be taller and stronger than men with hair. The latter, of course, is what I want to hear. Also, I must add, though I don't know if it's relevant, but in ancient Korea, they used to believe that every hair and bit of skin are received by us from our parents. Cutting your hair was considered as a disobedience to your parents. In the Netherlands, it didn't really mean something. And when I came to Korea, it suddenly became something. You know, people pointed at you, people mentioned it, people were laughing at you. Talking about it was as funny as talking about poop in this country. It suddenly became something again. So I was really aware of being bald. Like that problem I didn't have anymore in the Netherlands. But yeah, anyway, overall, I personally don't give up. You know, it is what it is. So now I feel more naked, but it was worth it. Especially for the treatment.
It was at this moment he knew he fucked up.
For me, the process of becoming bald is bad, but being bald is not bad at all. There's an expression that the journey is more important than the destination. In this case, I disagree. I think that the faster you get to your destination, the better. Just get over this whole stupid process of becoming bald and just get to the destination, shave it off, deal with it. This is who you are, this is what you will become, especially when you're at a younger age. Just deal with it. Oh my god. You will notice that it feels much better, it's less stressful, and you get a lot of confidence. And that's why I created a new concept, and it's not just Demody, it's Demody Power, guys. Thank you for watching. This was iGoBart.